think you're gonna find when all this shit is over and done? I think you're gonna find yourself one smiling motherfucker. Thing is, Butch, right now, you got ability. But painful as it may be, ability don't last. And your days are just about over. Now that's a hard motherfucking fact of life. But that's a fact of life your ass is gonna have to get realistic about. See, this business is filled to the brim with unrealistic motherfuckers. Motherfuckers who thought their ass would age like wine. If you mean it turns to vinegar, it does. If you mean it gets better with age, it don't.
Attention deficit disorder.
A.D.I.
Attention deficit disorder. Attention deficit disorder. Attention deficit disorder.
When I was young, it's no question I had ADD. That's why the other kids in the yard never wanted to play with me. They'd say, Matty B, I wish you'd stay away from me. And at age 6 I was already a failure to be, cause I pulled my dick out and let it sway in the breeze, and asked second grade girls just to drop to their knees. Sorry mum, school was only about wasted fees, taking other kids and scraping their knees along the schoolyard bitumen, and chasing the headmaster around and trying to piss on him. If he'd been any taller I would've tried to shit on him, but I think he would've enjoyed it cause he liked having faggots hit on him. And every day I used to get the cuts for calling teachers sluts and pinching young girls' butts. An angry young man who never gave a fuck, who just loved to cause havoc and just run amok. Like the time he hit my cousin with his Tonka truck, and embedded in his skull the back wheel got stuck. To the hospital is where he got rushed, and I laughed my ass off as I watched the blood gush. But that's the way of an attention deficit individual sent to this earth, simply just to shit you all. Fucking up for me was like an everyday ritual, but nowadays I'm just drug habitual. That's the life of an attention deficit individual sent to this earth, simply just to shit you all. Fucking up for me was like an everyday ritual, but nowadays I'm just drug habitual. All my dad used to do was cast insults, pick faults, and walk around the house and sulk. He ignored me for a month when I was 4 years old, cause I was an excitable little kid that loved to scold. And when mum and dad went and got divorced, he took the liberty of ripping mum off, of course. And I'm pretty sure he did it without remorse, cause mum had issues and rarely gave him intercourse. To be a pro surfer was my childhood dream, but dad made sure any opportunities were ripped at the seams. I'd save up to complete by the contest date, but dad would hide my board out of spite and hate. Nice one, mate, you fucking did me proud. Destroyed my dreams because I act too loud, and you wonder why nowadays I wanna slap you down, treat you like a bitch and fucking crack you now. If I wanted to, dad, I could probably have you drown, but I'd sooner rock the mic and just act the clown. And just to make the whole damn package complete, at age 15 my dad put me out on the street. He said, I'm sorry, you just can't live with Kay and me, because we just can't cope with your ADD.
In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since.
But that's the way of an attention deficit individual sent to this earth, simply just to shit you all. Fucking up for me was like an everyday ritual, but nowadays I'm just drug habitual. That's the life of an attention deficit individual sent to this earth, simply just to shit you all. Fucking up for me was like an everyday ritual, but nowadays I'm just drug habitual. An overdiagnosed condition in a profit-based system. Kids, what are they giving them? Brain-numbing shit like Ritalin. The doctor doesn't care as long as the company's killing it. They even bulk billing it for the kickbacks the company's giving them. Here's a new symptom cure, kid, try it. Help yourself, help a pharmaceutical giant. Put down mum's crystal vase, Matthew, don't throw that. Otherwise it's off to the doctor for some Prozac. Not exactly nutritious for kids and everyone knows that, but how do I stop this disturbed kid upsetting me? You'd better bite the bullet and get some dexamphetamine. This problem must be addressed, you just can't let it be. But maybe there's no problem and it's just the world upsetting me. That's why I say fuck the medications and object so heavily. Instead I'll ride waves, rock mics and eat healthily. Do my own thing and the world can just let me be. Let me be, let me be.
I think I may know what the problem is. I think maybe Timmy is suffering from something called attention deficit disorder, or ADD. It's very common in kids his age.
But that's the way of an attention deficit individual sent to this earth, simply just to shit you all. Fucking up for me was like an everyday ritual, but But nowadays I'm just drug habitual. That's the life of an attention deficit individual sent to this earth simply just to shit you all. Fucking up for me was like an everyday ritual. But nowadays I'm just drug habitual. An angry young man with a bad case of ADD. An angry young man with a bad case of ADD. ADD. Dazza, how you going, mate?
Good, Matty, what's been happening?
Not a lot. Hey, what's happening this Friday? Are there any parties or anything?
No, I don't know, man.
You don't know? I'm sure we'll find something to do, eh? A few coldies?
Yeah.
No worries, mate. I'll talk to you then. I love Fridays, cause it's time to relax. Maybe go do some graph, or to spin in some tracks. Maybe hang with your crew and drink beers to the max. I love Fridays, cause Friday's where it's at. Friday morning and the sun is shining, thinking about ladies just standing there playing, thinking, tonight will I be whining and dining, or will I be out with my mates drinking in a cypher and rhyming? Either way it's all good, cause mate it's all timing. So I'm gonna go with the flow, probably give the mic a hiding, reciting some topic igniting rhymes, representing the times of revolutionary fighting. Glad the ocean's providing the waves I've been riding. Check my style, Aussie laid back with the precisest of timing. I'm only rhyming cause emotion pours from my heart. Torn apart is my present, trying to let go of my past, but I can forget about that cause it's Friday at last. Time to charge your glass and have a blast. Fridays, yeah, it's time to relax. Maybe go do some graph, or to spin in some tracks. Maybe hang with your crew, drink beers to the max. I love Fridays, cause Friday's where it's at. Well, it's Friday lunchtime and I ring up the boys. Will we be drinking tonight? Will we be making some noise? The weather's hot as hot can be, so we go for a swim in a Vietnamese feed. We go to Viet Hoa, where the waitresses are hot, the food's tasty and healthy, and you don't pay a lot. Halfway through lunch, I suddenly say to Opt, after this you know we'll go smoke the finest of pot. So we leave the restaurant at around about 2 and start making some plans about pounding some booze. I jump on my moby and start rounding up crew.
Oi Matty, ring up Hunt, see what he wants to do.
So I ring up Hunt to say, how you going, mate? Well, if I had a beer, mate, things would be great. I said, cool as fuck, cause me and Op feel like starting. We're coming on the train to your apartment with a carton. Fridays, yeah, they're time to relax. Maybe go do some graph, or just spin in some tracks. Maybe hang with your mates and drink beers to the max. I love Fridays, cause Friday's where it's at. It's Friday evening, around 6:30. The beer is flowing and the jokes are getting dirty. Hunter's flat is rocking like a nightclub. The CD player's pumping out, Clandestine's Fight Club. We'll be drinking beers until the end of the night. Cuz have ciphers recite stuff, and then I might just make the call to head out to the right pub, the one for the ladies, so I can get a tight rub. Suddenly Hunter yells out in a burst,
Hey, I know where this is going past, 21st.
so we head to the party. We ride on the train, and just for fun, I'm driving the train dog insane. I'm giving him so much shit till he goes off his brain. Then we jump off the train, I leave him in a state, and just to be cocky I say, have a good one, mate. We get to the party, and it's totally smoking. There's hot chicks everywhere, mate, I'm not joking. This hot brunette's already walking my way. What can I say? Man, I love Fridays. I love Fridays, cause it's time to relax. Maybe go do some graph, or to spin in some tracks. Maybe hang with your crew, drink beers to the max. I love Fridays, cause Friday's where it's at. I love Fridays when the sun is out. I love Fridays, now you know what they're all about. I love Fridays when I drink with my mates until we're getting so drunk that we're all in a state. I love Fridays, hanging out with the crew, just drinking a brew. They're always coming through. I love Fridays, coming up with something brand new. I love Fridays, to Fridays I'll keep it true. love Australia. How about you? How about you? I love being Australian, don't act like an alien. The MC with presence never resents the consequences. He presents the lyrics with no pretentious accents. No pretentious accents. Yeah. The MC with presence never resents the consequences. He presents the lyrics with no pretentious accents. No pretentious accents. Here we go. If you're Australian, speak out with no false pretense. No two-mindedness, no need to sit on the fence. Cause sounding like someone you're not isn't worth 10 cents. It's pure Australian styles in every sentence. Never sounded American, no need for linguistic repentance. Cause my styles are spawned true blue, totally relentless. Leaving pretentious MCs defenseless. Cause I had no knowledge of self. If you're Australian, you know that type of knowledge is wealth. Being true to yourself is no huge task, it's no big ask. Being told to remove your fake mask you've hidden behind all of your life. You grab the mic and step to me, you're in a whole lot of strife. Kept in reality, you just became a battle fatality with your half American split personalities. The MC with presence never resents the consequences. He presents the lyrics with no pretentious accents. No pretentious accents. No way. Yeah. The MC with presence never resents the consequences. He presents the lyrics with no pretentious accents. No pretentious accents. To all you American MCs, I'm not trying to put you down. I just don't understand Aussies trying to copy your sound. It's not on. Young Australians ignoring their heritage, grabbing the mic and sounding like they were Americans. I'm not respecting them. And any Aussie with the fake accent, I'll be rejecting them. They should not let other cultures be affecting them. The new Aussie sound will be the best in this millennium. Yeah, the newest greatest hip-hop nation, causing a whole world to stand back in amazement. So much talent spilling out of Oz, it's like water displacement. Cause the dream we're chasing it, and our true accents will never be replacing it. Never.
Man, Matty, I know what you're saying, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about, you know?
Be yourself, man. It's not that hard. The MC with presence never resents the consequences. He presents the lyrics with no pretentious accents. No pretentious accents, mate. The MC with presence never resents the consequences. He presents the lyrics with no pretentious accents. No pretentious accents. Having a party? So it's simple, no scientific concept. Home is where my heart and where my mic style's kept. Rep like a field of wheat in the wheat belt. It's obvious all these Aussie sentiments that I felt have helped me deal with all these problems with which I've dealt. Cause life's not always smooth as felt or silk. The land of milk and honey, as this country is once known, has watched our reefs drilled for oil as multinationalism has grown. I can't believe the things they do. Environmental devastation in Ingaloo. So think about it, yeah, think about it. And maybe tell your whole crew.
Aussie flavour is highly contagious. Aussie flavour is highly contagious.
Syllabolic recordings, mic check. We're the Syllabolics crew, yeah. Blowing away the other states. Well, I'd love to have a beer with Dazza, cause Dazza's one of me mates. Yeah, we're the Syllabolics crew, taking MCs to Hell's Gates. Yeah, I'd love to have a beer with Dazza, cause Dazza's one of my mates. It goes something like, it's Matty B and the Drunken Cricket. Dazza made the beat, so you know we're on a good wicket. Ready to stick it to the whole whack contingent. And the police state government with its rules all so stringent. When it comes to beat making, Dazza's all night binging. It's another recording, so you know that I'm whinging. Singeing politicians and the junkies that keep binging. Syllabolic's got the shit that makes you start singing. Cause Dazza's got the beats that leaves your ears ringing and popping. Girlies start to move as Matty B starts dropping the rhymes that no MC can be topping. What's that topping? Are you talking about cotties? No, I'm talking about the flavour that moves the cute hotties. Shining so bright, I'm like a new set of spotties. More stage present than a couple of purebred roddies. What's that? Yeah, like a Rottweiler. No, I'm a fresh rhymer in a new pair of feeler. When I'm in the pub, I'm always out for a Sheila. In a game of footy, I kick a goal, that's the sealer. What's that? You wanna rest? Well, I got something, or you try hard to welcome to test. Pass the mic over to the man who leaves the ladies undressed.
Oh shit, Matty, these bastards look unhappy, destroying their hopes of coming close to our notes like this melody. High twangs are similar to our rhymes, pressure makes them come out and they're hard to find. Back to foundations like overalls and straw hats, breakers burn floor mats and we burn more tracks. Riders in Perth bomb like F117As, and together we stand as great fucking mates. Inseparable, hip-hop is a strong fucking glue. Join this group and your mateship will be hard to lose, cause I hold on like 400 tons of magnet. Even though we're all hard-headed like steel, others can't handle it. Envious of the power we have as a collective. It's ridiculous to think that we could be contested. And with my mates I can share Sam Booker. She does this all orgy style like a Kalgoorlie hooker.
We're the Syllabolics crew, yeah, blowing away the other states. Well, I'd love to have a beer with Dazza, cause Dazza's one of me mates. Yeah, we're the Syllabolics crew, taking MCs to Hell's Gates. Yeah, I'd love to have a beer with Dazza, cause Dazza's one of my mates. It goes something like, got music for girls and music for boys, but the one thing I don't have music for is toys. I'm happy as fuck and I love to make noise, love to drink beer, it's what Syllabolics enjoys. Moving to a banging Syllabolics beat, ingredients to make a cipher complete. It's the ingredients to make a cipher unique. Listen to the old Hyde Park floorboards creak, destined to last forever. Not flavour of the week, not flavour of the month, not flavour of the year. I've made music for generations to endear. I love as I swarm with no fear, on the mic like a vulture. Made music to uplift the whole culture. Cause we're the Syllabolics crew, taking out all the other states. I'd love to have a beer with Dazza, cause Dazza's one of me mates. We're the Syllabolics crew, taking MCs to Hell's Gates. Love to have a beer with the whole Syllabolics, cause those boys are me mates, yeah. That's it. For a raw cause, yeah, Aussie shit so fat it's shaking your floorboards. Like warrior fighting sword wars against so-called warlords. Try to battle me, your defeat I just saw yours. What did you step forward for? To watch this MC cause more gore like the Brotherhood slaying all chords. Your shit's like a guitarist with 4 chords. Looks like you just walked into the castle of Mordor. You marvel on shit I don't even get applause for. Still I rock metaphors for the simple fact that I'm dead bored. It's screwed on the right way but I don't know what my head's for. So in a battle I just head forth. I'm like a bull at a gate with the red rag tied over its head taut. I write a lot of shit but still I forget more and let more shit go down the drain because I'm head sore. Brain damage hungover, breaking out in the sweat more. Still to get the shit out is the goal I gotta head for. Gotta record more, gotta elevate. Wait, no need to hesitate, so what was the pause for? Just give me a second cause I'm about to get more raw. You can't gauge this. You can't gauge this. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. Well, I'm courageous. Grab the microphone and slate this rhyme outrageous. Richard Courtney's MP's a bunch of sadists, never hesitating to get their palms greased and make sure any threatening element deceased. Increase hardship for the common West Australian. We're trying to make ends meet while Richard Court's out playing golf and sailing. Mum said get an education, or your situation in the future will be clouded with financial frustration. Maybe I should have listened to what she had to say, and maybe right now wouldn't be feeling this way, but I don't mind because it made me grab the mic one day. And I'm a political predator, and guys like Richard Court are my prey. I speak the truth without a moment's hesitation or regret. The wheels of capitalism, oiled with the common man's sweat, blood and tears. He pays his rent and has a feed, and if he's lucky gets a couple of beers. Never seemed to get ahead despite working his guts out for years and years. It's outrageous, yeah, it's outrageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. Well, I saw this girl the other day that I used to know. She looked as sick as a dog and she talked real slow. She was at the bus stop nodding off every couple of minutes. She'd lost all dignity, self-esteem had diminished. She didn't recognise me and it was sad because we were friends in school. Probably left halfway through year 10 and hooked up with some smackhead fool. It's happening everywhere you look. Should have had a head in the books instead of hanging around with heroin crooks. But I can't talk, I never did my TEE. An angry young man with a bad case of ADD. It's still sad when you look around at WA and all of its youth in a drug-riddled decay. We need to look to the future, forget our past. Need to elevate positively if we're gonna last. And there's no future in being a smack dealer's latest victim. And I say this because I'm microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. Well, I love the noise of a percussionist, guitarist and bassist. Never judge a book by its cover, that's right. I'm not a racist, I'm not a fascist, I'm a rationalist. Got a hit out on Jack Van Tongeren and any other nationalist. So go on skinhead, keep on ranting and raving. I got a hit out on all of your boys and your sister Pauline Hanson. All you do is bring discrimination and aggravation to a great brown land with multicultural occupation. I articulate my rhymes clearly, MCs fear me, young girls endear me and my mates in the pub cheer me. Encouragement when I'm rhyming, you can feel my politics from your head to your stomach lining. I think it's outrageous, it's outrageous, it's outrageous, it's outrageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. WA anthems written for pages and pages. Matty B, always microphone courageous. Yeah, cause I'm courageous, outrageous. You can't gauge this. You can't gauge this. I never bite, I'm not a plagiarist. You can't gauge this. You can't gauge this. You can't gauge this. You can't gauge this. Alright, Hunter, what's going on?
Oh, mate, fuck all. Just recovering.
How was your night last night?
It was huge, mate. Busted big as always.
Yeah?
Down the Wembley.
Yeah, were you drinking?
Getting on the fucking Swan Draft.
Getting on the squirt, mate?
Nice one.
Was there a bit of hip-hop going on?
There was a lot of hip-hop
Was
going
there any
on.
respect flying around the place?
Mate, we had full respect happening.
A lot of respect?
Yep.
No worries, mad respect.
Respect.
Respect. Double crosses, don't think we don't know, because we do. Perseverance, Matty B, the MC who has clearance, like a Land Cruiser with a lifter kit, giving it shit with sarcasm and a quick wit, equipped to sort those who wrought shit. Your mission, I think you better abort it. This is the lesson and I taught it. Your bullshit spill, I never bought it. It's time for me to perform an audit. I know right now you can't afford it. Jumped in your shitbox car and floored it. I know you never ignored it. I know all those fucked up secrets you think you hoarded. You took a step back when I took one forward. You all know my behaviour bordered on the verge of someone who ordered all shady individuals to try and come up with something more original, like a downside all-night vigil, but they lack the intellect. They don't know what to fight for, who to protect, and it reflects, oh what the heck, mental and emotional dependency is what you must reject, because if you try to do it on your own, you know you'd be a nervous wreck, wrecking shit in the mic sect. Syllabolics makes you check the text. Here comes Hunter and Matty B, so if you please grab the mic and try to flex, try to flex, try to flex.
Respect. Some people don't accept the concept and neglect to show the proper respect. It causes conflict. Don't you ever forget to show the proper respect. It costs nothing to pay the proper respect. The more you give, yo, the more you get, bro. It shows the way society is going today. The actions of respect are flowing away. Instead of grandma getting help home with a shopping, it's a bag snatch. People walking by and not stopping while she lays there with a broken hip. Who gives a shit? Certainly not the junkie who gave her the trip. He's on to another hit. And as he loads up his pick from his old fit pack, he doesn't take one look back. It says in the good book that do unto others as you'd have them do to you. Even now those words ring true. A word to the wise. Respect is always justified. Live your life, hold your head with pride, and give people the same as you expect. Show the proper respect.
Suddenly we're mates again and you're not acting so slovenly, cause I'm busting out rhymes and all the ladies are loving me. At first your behaviour was sly, but now I'm blowing up, you want to get a piece of the pie. You come to the shows just like a long lost friend. You forget the past gossip, all you do is pretend to forget about the time you fucked me over. Now you see the grass is greener and I'm rolling in clover. I'm showing you all that I need is myself, equipped with mad focus and good physical health. Can't believe you thought your contemptuous behaviour was stealth.
Don't you know the good friends are the real true wealth?
I know it was you standing out like dog's balls, talking to other people, always making the wrong calls. On deaf ears is definitely not where this song falls.
Syllabolics with a career that will never stall.
Cause Matty B takes life unfair shit in his stride. Yep, still prepared to have you along for the ride. It takes more than petty gossip to destroy my pride. There's no way that I'm going on a downhill slide. When you hear my lyrical truth, your emotions collide. It's called internal conflict, your current condition. I guess you'll just have to live your whole life wishing.
You wish. Respect. Some people don't accept the concept and neglect to show the proper respect. It causes conflict. Don't you ever forget to show the proper respect.
Yeah, the proper respect's
respect. Some people don't accept the concept and neglect to show the proper respect. It causes conflict. Don't ever forget to show the proper respect. The proper respect. Respect. Some people don't accept the concept and neglect to show the proper respect. It causes conflict. Don't ever forget to show the proper respect.
Yeah, the proper respect.
Respect. Some people don't accept the concept and neglect to show the proper respect. It causes conflict. Don't ever forget to show the proper respect. The proper respect. Respect. Some people don't accept the concept and neglect to show the proper respect. It causes conflict. Don't ever forget to show the proper respect. The proper respects.
I'm sorry. Staring at the world's most fortunate nation, it's hard to understand the disregard for reconciliation. I thought our political figureheads are supposed to lead by example. No more chances for the individuals who've had ample. As I lay these lyrics over the beat and the sample, I think of the past treatment and it's hard to get a handle on the way some people are thinking. But the inner spirit of Australians is definitely not sinking. There's a lot more to this country's culture than having Barbies and drinking. Gotta question the train of thought of certain politicians is clouded by greed and their own financial ambitions. Instead of making a change and making a transition to new policy ideas and a positive vision, another syllabolics message executed with precision and class. I feel vertiginous thinking of the indigenous past. Ask people say sorry Sonny, they become nervous, cause I'm sending you this message cause I think you all deserve this. Just a regular bloke trying to do his country a service. To unify the whole scene is Matty B's purpose. We need to change ourselves from the inside out. Be analytical of ourselves, that's what it's all about. Do the right thing by your mates, remember when it's your shout. And if things don't go your way, hold your head high and don't pout. I got clout and frankly I want the Liberals out. They make my stomach feel sicker than drinking 20 pints of stout. They lack policy, that's something I certainly don't doubt. Shouldn't be this country's direction cause it's the wrong route. Learn life's lessons, steer clear of depression. So easy not to base our lives on ulterior obsessions. Be a thinker cause you only owe yourself a confession. See, it's the consciousness of all Australian people I'm testing, protesting an attitude that makes you complacent. When you think of yourself, think of the person adjacent. We need a movement towards tolerance and a greater level of patience. Reconciliation is something I gotta work on. Still I wonder if I'm even strong enough to grow as a person. Sure, I see the microphone and you're right, I want to attack it. Still I got a bad temper and I'm trying to kick a bad weed habit. Wanna be strong, not weak, don't wanna run like a scared rabbit. Wanna feel good about an opportunity, especially when I grab it. Used to be violent, antagonistic and cause a lot of havoc, but now search for inner peace, cause I really wanna have it. I know my karma's not the best, I rip people off along the way. I still owe good friends money and hope to pay you all someday. And that lesson you taught me, mate, keep the faith, one day I'll learn. And that bridge you built for me to cross, I never wanted to burn it. Gotta put it back on myself, time again to change our situation. See Matty B just as guilty as the politicians of this nation.
Linguistics derived through intrinsically imprinted thinking glitches. Forget your battle plan, keep your distance. I'm getting MC annihilating itches, implementing my ballistic missile fixtures, designed to rip you inside out without a doubt, leave you wishing it was Christmas. Dismiss this MC from rhyme existence, had your lyrical flame extinguished because my styles are too distinguished. Superior objectives always accomplished. It must be upsetting to finally have to face the date and day that you've been dreading. Another whack try-hard MC beheading. There's no need for decoration arrangements or date settings, because this is your lyrical funeral, not your wedding. Not a day you'll be forgetting, mainly regretting being a victim of another MC shredding. Tearing, sometimes it's despairing to meet an MC this daring and intelligent, always raising issues of relevance. Politics, rhyme skills and social issues, ripping up the mere substance of society like it was tissues. So there's MCs who thought defeating me was easy pickings, which became Matty B's latest battle victims. Linguistics designed to take you out in an instance, keep your distance. Linguistics designed to take you out in an instance, keep your distance. Linguistics derived through always keeping my mind on the topic of interest and hating having a job half finished. Take a breath and manifest words that make a difference. To change how people think is not always related to money and business. Instead looking ahead and wondering if our kids can live with this environmentally exploited earth, causing it sickness with a quickness. Pollutive decay set in, not envisaged, then our time expires. No oxygen and breathing is the only thing to which our kids can aspire. Environment for hire as they kill this live wire that ignites our spark of desire for positive well-being. Seeing images of our kids screaming, hardly what you call ecologically redeeming. Restoration and reforestation, nothing but pipe dreaming. Linguistics designed to take you out in an instance, keep your distance. Linguistics derived through having an obsession in believing in the Earth's natural progression. It's time we all had a good lesson in manifesting positive energy and expelling aggression. Respect to my fellow man is my ambition. Then we all turn over a new leaf. Forget confession, that's only verbal admission. Actions will reveal your real ambition. Determine whether or not you're a victim of submission. Submitting to the side of your brain that says you're quitting, like suicide or wrist slitting, because you can't deal with all those years you've been bullshitting. Attacked by the written, that's hard hitting. The wisdom Matty B's delivering. The wisdom Matty B's delivering. Linguistics designed to take you out in an instance, keep your distance. Yeah.
I'm focusing. It's hard to be selfish and get ahead when you find some of your best friends get left behind. Ambitions and goals are not aligned. It's not my fault, I wanna walk a straight line with great minds intertwined. But I still wanna be down with my mates and have all those good times. I'm not into those arrogant lines. To become one of those people that puts themselves at the top of the steeple, the one that outgrows others, the ones who used to call brothers. Wanna put my best skills to the test, without forgetting those by whom which I'm blessed. Losing friends shouldn't be the price of success.
A friend is a friend, someone who's a friend till the end. Here's my hand to lend, and all you gotta say is when, and we'll be there. There to get you through your strife. There always to the passing of our lives. It takes time to appreciate those around me, those that surround me, that help me so profoundly. See, all we ever needed was a crew and support. I put my life into this, and it was you that I taught. Cause we all sport double crosses, little threats and scars. The one that cut their ties, they didn't get far. Enough about them, they don't deserve the attention. Without a moment's hesitation, no apprehension. My old man said, mate, to them more than your missus. Back up and beef, benefits more than blowing kisses. See, knowing this is worth its weight in gold. Are you there for your buddies, or now you're being told?
It's without a moment's hesitation. 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 I never want to become the one that forgot that mate who shouted those beers and hit the sore spot that cushioned the blow. Thanks, bro. You took me down the pub when I was on a low, when all my negative thoughts were lined up in a row, when I thought I didn't even have the courage to grow as a person, always negative and cursing. Criticisms were the only verbals I was dispersing, not reversing. Negative to positive, hard work and perseverance I wasn't logging it on my memory banks. And to all those good mates I will always give thanks, as the upbeat drops and Matty B cranks the lyrics. Shit is what I give it, Optamus and Matty B, signed, sealed, delivered.
No one person can be happy every day, but I'll go out for a beer and forget it anyway. Cause when the phone rings I slip out of the dumps, cause some chumps and cunts always wanna front. Cheers to my friendships and all those caring people. If there's fortune in my future, I'll be sharing it equal. Stick with me, kid, and we'll be chasing those dreams. Unity at shows means we're embracing our scene. Yeah, I'm taking that gleam and we can all shine together, cause I'll be hurting beats and we'll be rhyming forever and ever and ever.
Without a moment's hesitation. It's without a moment's hesitation. It's without a moment's hesitation.
I'll tell you a little story.
It's without a moment's hesitation.
Once upon a time there was a guy that I met at the front bar on the mic, and he said,
I'm Matty B, here to show MCs how it's done.
With depth in his voice, still there to have fun. So this begun, what you now hear before you.
I kicked a rhyme
and the beat I surely saw too.
Just like Bob Dylan said, you got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend, cause when I'm down you can't even make amends. Too busy running around with a bunch of Barbies and Kens, driving sports cars, conforming to trends. What can I say? I'm grateful for my real friends. Yep, so there it is, the Matty B LP, and right now I want to take this opportunity to shout out a whole bunch of people without a moment's hesitation who've helped me out with this shit. Alright, Opt, without a moment's hesitation. Dazastah, without a moment's hesitation. Dynamite, without a moment's hesitation. Armee, without a moment's hesitation. Hunter, without a moment's hesitation. Tomahawk, without a moment's hesitation. Graphic, without a moment's hesitation. Mortar, without a moment's hesitation. Layla, without a moment's hesitation. Draft, without a moment's hesitation. Format, without a moment's hesitation. Kaz, without a moment's hesitation. Figure 8, without a moment's hesitation. Salvatore, without a moment's hesitation. Mass MC, without a moment's hesitation. Crossbreds, without a moment's hesitation. Hilltops, without a moment's hesitation. Terra Firma, without a moment's hesitation. Flea, without a moment's hesitation. Brad Strutt, without a moment's hesitation. Shazlek, without a moment's hesitation. Pegasus, without a moment's hesitation. Fletch Rock, without a moment's hesitation. Bigfoot, without a moment's hesitation. Lazy Ken and Len, without a moment's hesitation. My man Trem, without a moment's hesitation. Bob Balance, without a moment's hesitation. Bilious Taunts, without a moment's hesitation. Rob Nat, without a moment's hesitation. Reason, without a moment's hesitation. And me good mate Bias B, without a moment's hesitation. Peace.